Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name's Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and today I have a whip and chat video. If you are new to whip and chats, basically I just work on my current work in progress, which today is going to be the final week of my minis from Pretty Little Gem. Technically next week, Monday and Sunday, both of them, yeah, are in March, but I'm finishing this set. We're going to talk about it later. I'm finishing this set in the next, day. But today I'm working on the Halloween set from Pretty Little Gem, and I love this mini. I love the haunted house. I think this is so cute. It's a ton of line blocking, which I think is going to be a ton of fun to work on. So I'm actually very surprised that it was all very randomly generated as to, what was going to get diamond painted when. But I'm surprised this was one of the last ones I'm doing, but I will be working on the haunted house today and just chatting with you guys about my weekend, my week, diamond painting stuff, life stuff, all of this stuff. These whip and chats from me personally tend to be a little bit rambly, a little bit confusing from time to time. Michaela does not know what she's talking about most of the time, but listen, I appreciate it so dearly if you're here and if you are new or if you like to come back every week. So feel free to pull out whatever you are working on or work alongside me while I chat your ear off today. And anyways, I hope you enjoy this video and let's get right on into it. Alrighty, so as for my accessories, I'm really excited because a couple of these accessories are sponsors of Mini DP Madness. So the first one I have here is my new pen from Peachy Keen. Finally, I pulled it out for a whip and chat. Is this not the most gorgeous pen you've ever seen? I love it. I love the pink. What I really love about this pen is the opaqueness of this pink. It's not a transparent. I don't know, I feel like a lot of times it's a little bit more transparent, but this is more opaque and I really like it. And we have here kind of a blue turquoise marble. It's beautiful, beautiful. Huge shout out to Peachy Keen for helping me make this pen. It's really beautiful. In my single placer, I am just using glue dots. In my thin metal 8 placer from Diamond Art Club, I'm actually using Patsy Putty. And then for my tray, I'm really excited to try this out. I have yet to try it. This is the Mini DP Madness 2026 tray from Ditsy's Diamond Den, and I'm really excited to get the chance to use this. And it's so cute and small. It looked huge on camera because everything looks huge on camera, but no, it's literally the size of my palm. Okay, that's not true. That's not true. It's the size of my hand, not the palm. But yeah, I'm really excited to give this tray a go, and I think it'll be perfect because a lot of the amounts of colors I have left in my diamonds isn't many, so I think this will be the perfect size tray. So anyways, let me go ahead and take this plastic off of here. This is just the state of my life right now because what in the world? The static is unreal. Let me just put that to the side there. Anyways, let's go ahead and pick a color. What do we want to start with? I love the line blocking of this. The line blocking of this is so amazing. Okay, we're gonna do the heart symbol first. What is that? You would think by now I would know what symbols correspond with what DMCs, but because I'm working on both the Halloween and the Halloween treat set, I don't. But anyways, oh yeah, that's perfect because yeah, there aren't many drills in here to begin with. Oh my god, it's so cute. It is so cute and small. I feel like this tray really is perfect for minis, and it has the built-in washi tape hack, which is really perfect. So this is amazing. Anyways, hi guys. Oh my god, why am I just stabbing this haphazardly? I have no idea. Hi guys, happy Sunday. It is Sunday, March, what are we on? 22nd. I hope everyone's had a really fabulous weekend. We reach Sunday again. I don't understand where the weekend goes. I hope everyone had a really fabulous weekend. Mine was good. I feel like this always happens, but it was busier than I initially went into the weekend anticipating, but not in a bad way. Also, I'm just getting used to the fact that this pen is so much shorter than my Donna Bass pen. We can just see the difference. Oh, they're both so pretty. And so when I'm flipping the pen in my hand, I'm like overreaching, and so like the pen is just flying out of my hand. We're good. Hopefully I only dropped this pen a handful of times during this whip and chat and not like a bunch. But anyways, yeah, my weekend was, yeah, I really am overreaching, my goodness. Anyways, my weekend was very, very good. It was a little bit busier than I had anticipated, but not a bad thing at all. But what did I do this weekend? This tray is awesome. Oh my God, sorry, I'm so distracted, but like, I think this tray is really, really nice. Anyways, what did I do this weekend? Friday I worked, and I'm trying to remember what I did after work. After work on Friday, I met up with a coworker for lunch actually, and that was really, really nice. This coworker is retiring in June, at the very beginning of June, so she technically was on my team until like a couple of months ago. She switched teams, and so I see her, and by see I mean just like chat with her like a little bit less frequently than when I used to, since she switched teams, but we decided to go out to lunch and hang out for a bit. So I did that on Friday. It was very, very nice. We went to a really delicious, like local, I want to call it kind of Tex-Mex place. I don't know if that's really the right terminology for it, but I ended up getting this chili lime quesadilla. Oh my God, it was so good. I never had that before from this place, and I was a little hesitant because I feel like I'm not really, well, number one, I'm really not a lime person. It's actually very funny. I was talking with my mom about that today when we were driving, and I'm like, I'm not really a like citrus person, and she's like, I love citrus. Yeah, I'm not a citrus person. I'm more like, if I'm gonna go on the fruit end of things, I like berries more than I like citrus. Let me know, are you a berry or are you a citrus person? I feel like, hey, you can definitely be both, but I feel like people might be one or the other. I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely more of a berry person. But then there's like the in-betweens of like, I don't know, like a banana or like apples. Like, what do you classify those as? What do you classify those as? Because it's not a berry, it's not a citrus, just the other fruit. I don't know. But yeah, so I got a lime. I was like, why was my brain going that route? It's because I got a lime chili quesadilla, which was so good. It was so good. 10 out of 10. Recommend. It was very delicious. So I got that for lunch. Then, oh, this is really easy because you can just literally put the spout back in the bag here, because I do work right out of the baggies for these minis. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. I'm gonna go with 310 next. So yeah, went out to lunch, and then I didn't stop at the library. I thought about stopping at the library because I had a couple books I wanted to return, but I never brought them with me, so I did not. But then I came home and had to edit the vlog because I was very bad this week and did not, oh my God, I really keep thinking this pen is longer than it is. I was just very bad this week and did not edit the vlog as much ahead of time, or actually at all ahead of time. Yeah, I don't think any of it was edited before Friday, but it's fine. It ended up working out in the end. And then I went by my parents, I believe, on Friday night, if I'm remembering correctly, and it was a pretty chill night. Like, Friday in general was pretty chill, so that was really nice. And then Saturday, which was yesterday, I finally got my act together, and I went to a local, like, tailoring place, is that the right word for it? Like an alteration place, I guess. And my bridesmaid's dress for my best friend's wedding that I'm in next month, her wedding is a month and 3 days away, which is so insane. That actually is, I don't believe that for 2 seconds. Oh, I know I missed some of the 939. But I had not gotten my bridesmaid's dress altered, and actually, when I tried it on in the alteration place, I hadn't really tried on the dress with the shoes yet, but I still needed to like take it up a little bit. Like the dress was still a little long, but it wasn't as long as I was initially anticipating it would be, because I was trying on the dress obviously without the shoes, but then when I tried it on with the shoes, I was like, oh, actually, it's not nearly as long as I thought, so that's good. And they also are taking in a little bit in the chest area as well, because it definitely felt like anytime I was like moving my arms that like the chest was exposing. And listen, Nobody, not a single soul needs to see that. So that was good. So yeah, my pickup time for my dress is actually a week. So I'm able to grab it on Saturday, which is going to be great. And then I will have that in my hands, which is amazing. Am I looking for $5.50? I am. Okay. So yeah, I'm very, very relieved that I went in and got those alterations done, or, you know, it wasn't even really alterations. It really did not need much, but it definitely needed a little bit of, I guess, fixing up a little bit to make it fit me a little bit better. But yeah, I cannot believe her wedding is in a month. That is so crazy. But I did that yesterday and that was good. I feel like that was the last thing that I really needed to do ahead of this wedding. Yeah, so I am a bridesmaid in this wedding, and it's my best friend from childhood. We've been friends for many years. When did we meet is the question. I think I was in 2nd grade and she was in 3rd grade, I think. We met at the park, which sounds very sketchy when I say that out loud, but no, it's really not that sketchy. The park that we met at is like where like all of the soccer games would go on for the village that we live in, or lived in, I guess. Well, technically I still live here, but that's where all of like the sports games were, and we were introduced by a mutual friend at that point. So yeah, we've just been besties ever since, and she gets married in a month, which is insane. And yeah, I just cannot believe that. That is the friend's bachelorette party that I went to a couple of weeks ago. I can't believe that was already a couple of weeks ago. When I tell you time is flying by, I don't get it. And time can slow down, but honestly, what I'm so excited about is July for the retreat. And speaking of, last night, okay, so I had booked my tickets, my plane tickets, for the Crafters Paradise retreat, which, if you are unaware, that is a diamond painting retreat that I am so lucky that I get to go to in July. I get to meet all my friends. I cannot wait. And I bought my plane tickets for that retreat back in January, I think, either like January or February. And I was panic buying tickets. I was not thinking anything through very hardcore, and I accidentally bought plane tickets that were kind of not great. So I am flying Delta, and the layover at the airport that I'm having a layover in, initially on this first flight, was less than an hour, which could work if I didn't have checked bags. Don't make fun of the way I say bags. I'm from Wisconsin. So I decided that I should probably switch the flight to be a flight either that comes in earlier or just like something so that way you're not stressed, because I feel like an hour layover when you do have checked bags, I just want to make sure that my bags make it to Texas. That feels like important. Obviously I want to make it to Texas too, and like, what if there's a delay in my first flight? Going to my layover is in Minnesota, so I don't know. So I decided last night I need to get my act together and rebook that first flight, or I guess change that first flight. Luckily I was able to do it with no fee, because I think I had picked, I don't know if I got like, or like paid for like some special, like, not like travel insurance, but maybe it was travel insurance. But regardless, I was able to update my flight, no charge, because the flight that I updated it to was not a more expensive flight. So that was really good, and I cannot wait for that retreat. I'm so excited. And also, fun fact is that I was chatting with the Sea of Diamonds. You should totally check out her channel if you have not already. She is also going to the retreat, and we were talking, and we are on the same flight from Minnesota to Texas. And I'm like, C, what seat are you in? Like, you know, plane-wise on the plane, what seat are you in? And she told me, and I'm like, awesome, I booked the seat next to you. So I will be that annoying friend on this flight with her to Texas, but I'm really excited, and I don't know, I think it's just gonna be so fun. And yeah, I don't want time to go fast, but at the same time, like, I'm really excited for this wedding, and then I'm really excited for this retreat, and like I want these things to come because I'm excited about them, but once they're done, they're done. So yeah, yesterday was just kind of a day of like getting a bunch of things done, I feel like. And by bunch, I mean the dress and getting that flight changed. But honestly, both things felt like a weight lifted off my shoulders. So you know what? A win is a win. A win really is a win at this point. So I did that yesterday. What else did I do yesterday? Did I do anything else? What I am noticing about this tray, by the way, is when I'm shaking it to get the drills to like lay, like, you know, to reshake it or whatever, to have more drills like where I can grab them. If you shake a little too hard, they're gonna fall out because this tray is so small. I'm just not used to working with a small tray like this. So I imagine that's something you would just get used to as you use the tray, but I am really enjoying this tray. I feel like for minis like this is perfect. I don't think this is a tray I would use for like a bigger diamond painting, if I'm being honest, just because I do like to use this 8-placer quite a bit, and I would definitely be shaking the tray a lot more often. But like if you're single placing a lot, maybe this would be nice even for a bigger kit. I don't know, but it's perfect for the minis. So just like my, you know, initial first impressions. But yeah, I'm trying to think if I did anything else yesterday. I don't think so. It was a pretty like chill day otherwise. So yeah, I think that's all that happened yesterday. And then let's see, today I slept in a little bit and then went by my parents' house for lunch. And then very last minute, we decided to head out and go to the casino this afternoon, which was a lot of fun. And I did end up a winner today, which is always fabulous because, you know, listen, gambling, it could definitely go either way, and I fully do recognize that. But today was a good winning day. It was fun and hung out with my parents, and on the way back we actually stopped at a really good local custard place and got burgers, and the flavor of the day was key lime pie. Yeah, key lime pie, which is my mom's favorite. And so we stopped there and grabbed custard and burgers and brought it back to my parents and ate. And yeah, it was a really fun Sunday. It was really, really chill, and trying to think if like anything else happened, but no, like really truly today was like mostly went by my parents, and then we went out to the casino, hung out there for like 4 hours, and then came back home and ate burgers. So yeah, then I came home, showered, and here I am filming this whip and chat. And now it is currently 6:06 and I have less than an hour until my meeting with the other mini DP Madness gals, and I'm actually really glad I made it home at the time I did because it'll be really nice. I'll finish filming up this whip and chat. Oh, I missed an entire area with this color. I will finish filming this whip and chat, and then I will probably get it edited and exported, and then I'll hop on that call, and then my plan for the rest of the evening, I think I want to diamond paint some more. I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this out loud. I think that I am tired of these minis. And, you know, I'm not shy to say that. I think I just feel bad more than anything else about saying it because I'm a co-host of this event and I feel like I shouldn't feel that way. But, like, to be honest, I don't think picking 2 different sets was the move on top of all my bigger whips. And I know I've talked about it before that I just prefer the bigger diamond paintings, and the minis are so good, right? Like obviously I would not be co-hosting this event if I hated minis, but I definitely think that in general the bigger canvases are just more top tier for me. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of it is also the fact that I really truly this month have not made any progress on like any of my bigger whips. I'm trying to think if I've done the one bigger whip I know I've made progress on at least a little bit is the End of an Era, because that's my focus project aside from this set of minis. But let's say I had not picked that as a focus project and I was working on Lumina and my custom and Harmony in the Highlands basically like equally as I did the amount of End of an Era, like I would have made like 2 sections of progress on each painting, which is progress. And like, and I get that, but I think these minis have like kind of taken over my month, which they kind of have. I need 327. Here we go, 327. They definitely have taken over my month, which is fine. It really is fine. I think it's a good learning opportunity for me for next year to, I don't know, maybe only do one of the sets, or if I'm gonna pit anything against each other, maybe pit like 2 mini dazzles against each other. And I think my initial, like, why I wanted to pit these 2 against each other is because if I had pitted 2 mini dazzles against each other, the mini dazzles from Diamond Art Club are only 6 in a pack, and so I would only have 12 of the minis. And at least if I did 2 of the Pretty Little Gems, or even like 2 of the paint gems, then I would end up with 24 minis, which means I could do a full bracket with the bracket that we provide for the event if you want to use it. Not that I had to do that, but I just decided to do it. I lost my train of thought. The train has left the station. But if I had done the mini dazzles, it would have been a smaller bracket. In my brain, I'm like, it wouldn't have been as fun. But like, it still would have been. It still would have been just as fun, and I would have made a lot more progress on the bigger whips. So, you know what? I think it really is just like a lesson learned, and I don't think I would do 2 of these sets again in the future. But like, watch me next year totally change my tune and be like, oh yeah, totally, I could do another 2 sets. But like, you know, luckily, like, you know, this is going to be 2 nice size finishes this month. I think it just doesn't feel as, I don't want to call it satisfactory, but like maybe a little bit that it's, you know, these minis instead of a big project, because, well, actually, I don't know how many diamonds are in this set. Let me Google, because I am very curious if the Pretty Little Gem website lists how many, I think they do list how many diamonds are in each of these sets, and I kind of think it's around 7,000 a piece, but let me search the Halloween set. It'll be probably the same for both, if not very, very close. The Halloween set, okay, oh, I was way off. It has 11,770 diamonds in the Halloween set. Okay, that's really interesting. I thought it was like 7,000. Where did I pull 7,000 from? It doesn't matter. So apparently there's 11,000 diamonds in this set alone, and then the other one's probably the same. So, you know, I think about it that way. 11,000 plus 11,000 is like 22,000 diamonds, which, I mean, that's not really a, I was gonna say that's kind of like a medium-sized canvas, but that's actually really not, because I think of when a medium-sized canvas, I think of like 40 to 50,000 diamonds. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't diamond painting as much this month. I don't know. I'm definitely being a little bit too hard on myself, but I do think next year I'm gonna do things a little bit differently, which is totally fine. I mean, even from last year into this year, I did things differently. Last year, I focused on the rainbow mini dazzles from Diamond Art Club, which was a ton of fun to do. I did love those a lot. I did see some people working on that set this year, and I was like, yay! This is the set I did last year. What I will say though about this event, it's been so much fun seeing all of the different diamond paintings that people have worked on. Like, I love scrolling through the finish thread and just seeing what people are working on. It's just so fun. Which, by the way, speaking of the finish thread, so this upcoming week is the final week of Mini DP Madness, which is insane. It's so insane. Like I said, I'm meeting with the ladies here in like 45 minutes. I cannot wait to see their faces. I'm so excited. But that means that this week there's going to be 2 different posts on Facebook if you want to enter for the weekly prizes for week 4, and if you want to enter for the grand prize. You can enter both, of course. There would be no reason why you shouldn't, but you definitely should. So the week 4 giveaway weekly post is going to be the same as normal. Just post your one finish, or one picture of finishes if you want to, but you only need 1 mini complete for that week 4. But what's different here about the final week, the grand prize week, is that you are going to want to post 1 photo, one picture that has all 6 of your completed minis. And you're probably saying, but what if I finished more than 6? That's okay. That's totally okay. Feel free to include as many as you want in the photo, but when you're posting it on the Facebook page, please only post one photo. If you are posting more than one photo, your entire comment is gonna get deleted with zero feedback. So I just recommend following the instruction and only posting one photo. The reason I'm reiterating it so deeply is because we really only want one person posting one photo. We really truly don't want to have to go in and clean it up. It just keeps it fair for everybody else. It keeps the post clean. I hope you guys understand. So I did just want to reiterate it here in case you, you know, were confused or anything like that. I did just want to reiterate it. So I cannot wait to see what minis are going to end up in this post. I am so excited to see the final sets that you guys decided to complete this year. And can you guys believe that we're at the end of this event? Because I cannot believe it. Oh my gosh, this month really did fly by. And if you are interested in seeing my face, in seeing Kara's face, interested in seeing Courtney's face, or interested in seeing Ashley's face, or any of the combination of us, we will be on Kara's live tomorrow. Oh, I guess it's tonight because today's Monday, the day I'm uploading this video. Tonight on Kara's channel, The Principal Painter. So definitely go check out that live stream if you want to just hang out with us, if you want to see who the week 3 winners are. That's actually what we're meeting for in 45 minutes, is picking the winners. And yeah, so definitely check out Kara's channel if you want to check out the live, see our beautiful faces. So what color shall I do next? I kind of really am digging these purples quite a bit. I just love purple. I really love purple. Let me do E208. I feel like not a ton of these minis on either set, or in either set, had a lot of purples. I feel like a lot of the purple actually came from this one particularly. But anyway, so yeah, the live will be tonight. Definitely come tune in if you're interested. And happy end of Mini DP Madness. Happy final week. That really, really, really is insane. But I really hope that you guys have been enjoying the event and that it's been, you know, straightforward, easy. Our goal is never to make it hard. And, you know, sometimes we'll see questions in the Facebook group, and I just think people are overthinking the event because it's so easy. Like, we're not trying to make it hard with a bunch of rules. We're really trying to make it as friendly as possible. And so if you're thinking about it, you're like, this just seemed too easy. That's the point. It really truly is just the point. Oop, it is really just the point. So anyways, yeah, Mini DP Madness stuff. And actually, we are reaching the 30-minute mark, so I'm gonna go ahead and reset the camera, reset my thoughts, and we'll hop into more chatter. Okay, so I feel like I hopped like right into diamond painting stuff, but I did have a couple more life stuff I wanted to kind of chat about a little bit. As for what's happening this week, life-wise, I feel like not a whole lot. It should be a pretty chill week. I feel like here, I don't have to go to the office this week, which is really nice, but actually, this week, there are 2 really fun things coming up. I say it's gonna be a boring week, and I'm like, no, actually, there's 2 fun things. On Tuesday, oh my gosh, I talked about it a little bit when it was announced, but there is going to be a Miley Cyrus Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special that premieres on Disney Plus on Tuesday, and I am so excited. I think it's just like an interview kind of thing with Miley, and I'm trying to think who it's with, but I can't think of who it's with off the top of my head. I don't entirely remember. And there's a possibility that my friend, the one who's actually getting married, she might come over on Tuesday and watch it with me. We really have not settled those plans yet. So she may or she may not. I know she works until like 8 o'clock, so that might not quite be able to happen. But yeah, that's on Tuesday, which I'm really excited about. And then on Thursday are the iHeartRadio Music Awards, and if you've been around my channel for a while, you know that I am a hardcore Taylor Swift clowner. If Taylor Swift is going to do something, I don't even know, like even just show up to a music award, I'm gonna clown, okay? Clowning is like my 3rd favorite activity, okay? I like to diamond paint, I like to read, I like to clown about Taylor Swift, okay? It's all in good fun, but she is, I think, I mean, I don't think it's a rumor, but I do think she's supposed to be at the iHeartRadio Music Awards this year, which I am very excited about. And if she's not, then she's not, but I am gonna tune in. They're on Thursday night. I'm so excited. I think she's supposed to present the Innovator Award because from what I understand, she received the Innovator Award in 2023 and apparently is presenting it this year to who I believe is Miss Miley Cyrus, which is so cute. I don't know, that's like my favorite little mashup of people. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the song You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home was actually a Taylor Swift written song that Miley Cyrus sang in the Hannah Montana movie, which is one of my favorite fun facts. I don't know why. I just love that song. And yeah, what I kept clowning for when I was like, oh, is it debut Taylor's version gonna release? I would love to see a You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home Taylor's version on that album, but like, I doubt that'll happen, but that would be really cool. Let's see, I need 553. So yeah, that's some exciting like music news, I guess, that's happening this week. Yeah, as for like other life stuff this week, I don't really think a whole lot is happening. Also, now that we're reaching the end of this painting, the drills, I mean, they've been kind of staticky up until this point, but like these are very staticky. It's kind of hard to like get them lined up in the tray at this point. Some colors are better than others, but it's a little bit of a challenge. It's okay though. So yeah, that's kind of the ongoings of this week. I guess diamond painting wise, what else is going on diamond painting wise? I kind of have this whip and chat set up in a weird order. As for purchases this weekend, I did purchase this weekend. I ended up getting the Margaret Morales. I cannot pass up a Morales. You know, there really are very few Moraleses I will pass on, and you guys will be the first to know on the ones I do pass on. Which ones have I passed on? I think there's been 3 of them, which is kind of a lot. I really enjoy her artwork. Let's see. I passed on that green girl, Lucian. I think that was her name. She is so pretty, but I just don't think I would necessarily enjoy diamond painting her. I passed on that one when it released. I passed on 2 during Black Friday. I think Yume and... oh, what was that other one? The girl with the bright pink hair. I think it was bright pink hair that I actually added to my wish list later. I regretted not grabbing her on Black Friday because I saw this sneak peek and I was like, oh, because it was like a bunch of color blocking in the background and it's a round drill kit, but the color blocking was not actually so bad. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and wish list this and maybe grab it on a restock. So I probably will still grab that Margaret Morales at some point. But yeah, I definitely grabbed Water Tiger. I needed her. I thought she was so freaking stunning. So I definitely picked her up. And then I also grabbed Glass Mermaid by Dakota Dateweiler, which is this really pretty, well, mermaid. Let me actually show you guys a picture since we are here, might as well. This is Glass Mermaid by Dakota Dateweiler. Perfect for Dakotathon, which is coming up here, being co-hosted by yours truly, Kara, the principal painter, and Alyssa, the diamond painting accountant. I believe Brandy from Mysteria Diamonds is a co-host, and I think there's one other lady that I'm forgetting. I'm so sorry. But yeah, those lovely ladies are actually hosting Dakotathon in April and May, which is so fun. Oh, you know what? Speaking of events, I should have put this at the beginning. I will put this in my vlog as well. I actually meant to say this in my vlog last week and totally didn't. But the Ivy event that I co-host, that event this year is still happening. I know there has not been any sort of formal announcement for it yet. Don't worry, that will be coming soon. But something I do want to say is that the event, due to scheduling, is actually going to be taking place in June this year. So, you know, mark your calendars. I am so sorry for anyone who had plans to work on an Ivy in May. You should totally still work on an Ivy in May. The event is shifting a month, and there will be a little bit more information to come here soon. I don't know how quickly, hopefully in the next week or 2. But I did just want to let you guys know about that change because I meant to say it last week in the vlog, and now I waited, you know, half an hour into this whip and chat. I'm so sorry about that. Maybe I'll title this whip and chat Ivy announcement. I don't know, because it has a really long way into to the video. That is totally on me, my bad. Maybe I'll make a community tab post, actually. That's probably what I should do. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow when this video goes up, so that way more people know. But yeah, so the Ivy event due to scheduling gonna be moved to June this year. And what am I thinking about working on for it, if you may ask? Well, if you're unaware, I am overwhelmed with my whips. And so I'm gonna try to get my whips down, and then from there kind of just see what I'm feeling. If I had to pick right now, like if I had to pick an Ivy painting right now to work on, that's really tough. Maybe my first thought is her summoning. That's a painting I've wanted to work on for a while. It's a round row kit. I think it's discontinued now at this point, actually. It's so pretty. It's a bunch of pinks, and they would actually work really well for Lizette's Refresh Your Stash challenge because it is so old. I say so old. It's not like old, but I definitely don't think I bought it on release, and I might have bought it on a restock. Actually, I don't know, but I bought it early on in my diamond painting journey. It is really, really pretty, but if you are planning on participating in the Ivy event in June, it sounds so weird to say June, let me know in the comments what you maybe are planning on working on, and yeah, I definitely want to know what you guys are thinking about working on. But yeah, the event is still on. I know I have not said much about it up until this point. I'm so sorry about that. I have been so caught up in, well, the Art by Julia event in January, and then Mini DP Madness this month. It's been a hectic year so far. I feel like it's just flown by, but I appreciate you guys understanding. You guys are always so understanding, and yeah, let me know in the comments what you might plan on working on in a couple of months. So anyways, let's see. What are we at timing wise? It's 6:30. Okay. Trying to keep track of my time so I have enough time to get this exported before this call tonight. Let's see. Do I want to do another color? Ooh, I know exactly what color I want to do. I want to do 747. We're moving into blues. So yeah, doing some focus projects for the next little bit of time. Obviously, I'm going to finish these minis. I have this and 3 more, and then I'll be done with this project probably tomorrow or Tuesday. Like, I'm just going to finish these now. If I could finish them tonight, that would be so amazing and ideal. But do I think that's realistic? No, I do not. So I don't think that's going to happen. But this is technically my first focus project. I'm just going to get these done. And then I'm going to focus on finishing End of an Era, which I did Friday to Saturday. I finished a row of End of an Era really quickly. Now, granted, it's a 40-centimeter row. It's not very wide. It's longer than it is wide by a lot. But I have 4 rows left of that painting, which is incredible, honestly. And that's going to be my next focus project. And I'm hoping, do I think this is going to happen? No. I think it would be awesome to get that painting done by the end of March. I don't see that happening either. So by like the first week of April sometime, getting that painting done. And then maybe I'll focus on Lumina by Margaret Morales for a little bit until like mid-April. And then I'm going to be bad and kit up another painting. I'm going to kit up Olivia the Witch Student by Mrs. Butter D sometime between middle of April and beginning of May. Honestly, this is a great birthday celebration for me, treating myself to kitting up one of my favorite diamond paintings, and working on my Spring Witch for the Year of the Witches that I'm doing. So I'm going to focus on that one probably, and then go back to Lumina, and then probably do Harmony in the Highlands, and then by that point, it'll probably be about the Ivy event. I don't know, actually. Like, my brain doesn't quite know how this is gonna fully play out, and that's crazy that takes me all the way through to June. I don't know. I can't tell if I bit off more than I could chew. I really don't know. Cause like, I don't know, I have a lot of projects kitted up right now. Kind of. Not really. The issue is that they're all big projects, I think. Because Harmony in the Highlands is really big, and I've only done a row of it. But luckily, Harmony in the Highlands is such a versatile project for this time of year. Like, it'll go all the way through summer, no problem. And And I'm also kitting up new projects in the mix because, like, obviously I'm gonna need an Ivy piece in June. And then I'm gonna need Olivia the Witch Student. And then at some point in the summer, I might focus on this being in August, is gonna be Satura by Margaret Morales, because that's my summer witch for my Year of the Witches. So yeah, my brain is kind of everywhere. Maybe I shouldn't have kit up so many projects, but you know what? It's fine. At the end of the day, this is just diamond painting. It's all for fun, and yeah, it really is just all for fun. So I want to know in the comments, what are you currently working on while I'm chatting? I definitely want to know. And I guess to wrap up this video, let's chat about videos for this upcoming week, which I wish I had a good idea for you guys of what was coming up this week. I don't. Obviously today is the whip and chat, and what I can tell you is that Thursday Thursday or Friday is going to be a Diamond Art Clip sneak peek that I actually do have in hand, which is really, really fabulous. But it just depends fully on when it gets previewed. My guess is it'll probably go up Thursday, so like, keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. It'll be sometime later in the week will be a Diamond Art Clip sneak peek. And Tuesday. What do I want to film for Tuesday? I don't know. TBD. Maybe a coloring book flip through? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. You guys will know. You guys will know at some point. So that is it. I'm going to let you guys go. If you made it all the way to the end, of course, let me know what you were working on. And is there a haunted house emoji? If not, leave me a ghost emoji down below. And also let me know, well, number one, the berry question. I am so nosy about people's fruit preferences. Let me know, are you a berry person? Are you a citrus person? What is the name for like apples and oranges? No, oranges, citrus. Apples and bananas, like where does that fall? Where does that fall? I don't know. And if you participated in Mini DP Madness this year, what did you work on? I'm asking all the questions. Feel free to answer all or nothing in the comments. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys!